1, transition. What is up, everybody? This is the finale of the We Got JSRFHD marathon. We got Doshin the Giant. Now, this has been a fucking amazing weekend. Lots of great games, lots of great people. And I am honestly, lots of sleep deprivation. I was up for about 30 hours yesterday, but that's not important. What's important is everybody here that gathered, watched, gamed, donated, subbed, and just hung out and was part of something special. And that's really what it was about. We were just all part of something special together. Gaming.
Yeah, and that special thing was getting Jet Set Radio Future HD canceled.
Exactly. It is actually canceled. I got off the phone with Sega, and they're getting rid of it. So we can go back to WeGotJSRFHD next year.
Yeah, they had the understand, and then they lost the understand.
Yeah, because you see, once JSRFHD came out, I realized we can't do the marathon anymore. So I told them just to cancel it. So next year we're not back to it.
Based.
Pretty based, to be honest. I saved the marathon.
All right, well, fuck. Okay, I forgot. The game makes you. The game jumps around at the main title screen a little bit.
Oh no! What's up?
Is this game PAL or Japanese? What the fuck? Wasn't it PAL last?
That is an interesting question. It is one of those PAL games that runs at 84-ish% of the speed of the fucking NTSC release because it is terribly programmed.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
I used to run this on PAL, and then I accidentally forced it to PAL 60 one day through like external soft mod settings. I was like, why is this running so much faster? Because I thought it was just running at PAL 60 always, and it's like, oh, it's just fucking garbage. That's why.
All right,
so I switched
ready?
over to this less epic JP version, but you know. It's
frig. You ready for that countdown?
Hell yeah!
All right, count it down.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, this is Doshin the Giant. This is a fucking meme game and a half. So this is Doshin. The game starts off with him rising up from the seafloor. The myth of this island is that if villagers bitch enough, they get this magical guardian deity to help them assemble things, and he's like sort of like a dual role as like a living giant thing and a god. So this I should mention this is a genre of video game known as God game. It is only played by God gamers like myself.
It's true.
But God game means a game that's sort of an RTS, but like as in like a real-time strategy city builder thing, but you don't directly control anything. Like normally, like, you know, a Sim City or something, you'd be placing stuff down manually and building the buildings that way. Here I gotta place down resources and make the villagers actually do things from that. You don't have a direct influence on the main goal of the game. You kind of just have an influence on the thing next to the main goal. But for now, we're going to be working towards that main goal of the game by making the villagers get started on construction of their stuff. I'm going to be pulling up the mini-map of Z. By the way, anytime you want, you can press the right shoulder or right trigger on a GameCube controller, and you can take a screenshot that takes up like a ludicrous amount of memory space on your GameCube memory card. And it just takes like several seconds, so it's just a free time waste button if you ever want to do it.
Is there a category for filling up the memory card? That seems like a good category.
That would be a very epic category extension, if I bothered the even sort of like the main category of this game.
Doshin extension board.
Oh, yo, Doshin category extension.
All right, so what just happened is I turned into Doshin. Doshin is literally described as Kurt Cobain by the developer of this game, which is Param. I'll get into that later, but so Kurt Cobain has the really good, you know, like melodic, you know, uniting people with the punk rock thing, and he's also got the side that is like does a fuck ton of heroin, smashes guitars on stage, hates his fans, and eventually blows his head off with a shotgun. So Doshin's got that contrast to him. He's the yin and the yang at once. So you press left trigger to turn into Doshin, or Joshin, and you also press it to turn back. So one of the really big things that Joshin does is he just moves significantly faster than Doshin. Like Doshin right now is extremely slow with his walking. Joshin with his jumps, he can kind of glide around a little bit. It's not hyper apparent right now, but it will eventually be. He can move pretty fast that way, and it is like the only real conceivable way to get around this island at any decent speed. If you try to walk places, like it'll take like 5 times as long. So that was Green Village. I just did Red Village. I'm off the Blue Village now. There are 4 colors of villages, and the third one is, or the fourth one rather, is Yellow Village, and you'll see that on the mini map that I'm flashing right now. That's going to be the one that's in the southwest on its own little island. So the goal of the game is to build 15 monuments and then a 16th monument, and then things kind of go off the rails after that. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But
now there's one question I have to ask before we continue here. So every single run this entire weekend has had something in common with Jet Set Radio Future. So can you please describe what this game has in common with Jet Set Radio Future?
Sure. The NE percent of this game is the combo percent of Jet Set Radio Future.
Oh, holy shit. Okay.
Just not me.
You know.
Doshin has a very low cornering stat, so playing as him is a rather
crazy.
Big chore. So one thing I have not done at all yet is Doshin has the power to manipulate terrain. I've mostly just been moving trees around. To make villagers actually build, they need level grounds. Ignore what they're saying with the arrows, by the way. The arrows lie and they're not really accurate. What they're asking me to do right there is raise the ground. That is completely false. What they want is just sort of level terrain, average in the space they occupy.
Is that Doshin Smile not an overlay? Wait.
What's up?
Is that Doshin Smile not an overlay?
I can't believe that the integrity of Doshin is being ruined this way. So this terrain power is pretty pivotal to like making the villagers do things. By the way, the villagers, despite being a GameCube game, this is like one of the worst coded video games I've ever seen in my life. If you get even like a few feet away from the villagers and the camera's just a little bit zoomed out, the villagers turn into like sprites. And then they like have this really nasty pop-in where they like turn back. Like there you go, he's a sprite and now he's a 3D model. It's really obvious when it happens too. That's actually a thing in the speedrun that matters, because when villagers are in 3D model mode and the buildings they're working on are in 3D model mode, they get built twice as fast. I have no idea why that's a thing. There's a lot of things in this game that make 0 sense programming-wise, but that is kind of one of them. Anyway, so we built that first ring of trees around the town square in Red Village. This is Red Village. But now we're building a second diamond-shaped ring of trees around it. And that'll just give us area coverage with the tree energy, which is that green thing. You notice how when I picked up the tree, the green energy went away. They need that to actually do construction on anything. If they do not have that and they do not have level grounds, there's also a third thing where they need to not have an obstacle in their way, but that's a little bit more specific. If they don't have all 3 of those things, they will not build. They will literally just be complaining like 24/7. You look at them, they're literally like doing like 3 or 4 funny dances to say like, hey, you need to fix this stuff. This is what I mean about being a god game. You don't directly build the things, you influence the things that do the building. But holy moly, this is definitely a game. Okay, so I've done actually a stupid amount of testing and routing of this game, far more than I would like to admit. And I've actually, like, I'm pretty confident with the fact that this run is decently optimized. Like 5 more minutes of it could probably come down, but that a lot of this game is like just luck. And it's not even like luck of like, oh, you know, here we go, we got the lucky item that lets us win. It's like, okay, cool, we got the lucky item of the game functioning as intended and not just like underflowing a value or something. Or, you know, just something randomly breaking on you in some other way.
Why does Doshin walk like that?
He's got very big feet, and he's got a... he's doing this right now. This is because he's carrying an item. He's a very special lad, as you'll notice from... I've not even gotten into the Doshin body attributes yet. So he's got the mohawk, and he's got the big Linky Con arms. Those are pretty obvious. The mohawk becomes more apparent when he turns into Doshin, which is the red giant. I should mention specifically that Doshin is the giant of love, and Joshin is the giant of hate.
Why is he both of them?
What?
Why is he both of them?
Because he's Kurt Cobain.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like, I'm not even joking. That's a thing actually said in an IGN interview about this game by the developer, the head of development, that he's Kurt Cobain.
What a good guy.
Love Kurt.
Yeah, I love Kurt.
And
What's
this
he
was
up to
before
these days?
Kurt Cobain, I think, blew his head off. So, you know,
What
a
is
little bit
Kurt
more.
up to these days?
Not much.
That is a very good. That was a good question. But yeah. Anyway, so you'll notice those little hearts I'm getting. Those are love from the villagers. When I do things they like, or sometimes when I do things that they shouldn't like, but they still give me hearts, they will give me hearts. When I do things they don't like, you know, step on them or destroy buildings or just scare them or spook them, I will get skulls. You'll notice that the hearts, or at least the way they did it, you'll see it coming up in a sec, but this game is extremely slow paced, so by that sec I mean like, you know, more like 20 seconds or something. The hearts go around the screen in a clockwise loop, and the skulls go around in a counterclockwise loop. The issue comes from the fact that they overwrite each other. So you'll see that I'm going to get some hearts from putting down that tree because these villagers are incapable of basic forestry. The hearts are kind of just going to dance around the screen for a bit, and then they'll pop into the loop. When that full loop completes, Doshin will grow in size, and that's kind of Doshin the Giant's gimmick. You start off the game very tiny, but you can get really big. In fact, you can get uncontrollably big, which is just kind of a whole mess on its own. Technically, being bigger is... Oh, by the way, that's one of the examples where being smaller is bad, because you can trip on things like, you know, just basic ground. Being bigger is technically always better, because it just makes your actions more powerful. You get access to a different move that's much better. Joshin jumps further, and Doshin can lift heavier things. There's probably one other thing I'm forgetting.
T-pose.
Yeah, he's you can do. Doshin does a lot of funny animations. I'll show them when I get some free time. But so one of the things that you, like I just mentioned, you got to build monuments with the villager colors. If you do all the possible permutations of 4 colors, you get 15 monuments. Right now, this is Red Village building the red monument. They need divine inspiration, or I forget what exact word it is, but they need something to reference as they get them inspired to build something good. So that's why you give them a flower. If you do not give them a flower in time, as they when they get like halfway through their monument construction, which is the scaffolding phase, they will build a monument that literally looks like a brown coiling pile of dog shit. I'm not even slightly joking about that. It's I guess it's sort of meant to be like a brown conch shell, but like it really just looks like a pile of poop.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, this game does have a sequel that is featured. That very heavily features pissing and.
That's so crazy to me. That
Yeah,
the sequel
all right.
for Doshin is just...
I will get into the sequel later when I get into the history of this game. But more talking about the mechanics. We got a lot more dead time on day 2.
Right.
All right. But who knows? So this is Green Village. We're gonna go be building a green monument. You can tell what village color is by 2 ways. The flags around the town center, which only show up when they're like really getting active to build a monument, and the color of the town square itself. That one's a little bit less reliable because the town square color can just kind of change on its own. So what I just did is I put 7 trees together in a cluster, and what a game defines as a cluster is up to anyone's fucking guess. And what happens is 7 trees will die, 8 trees will pop up, but also a flower will pop up. Also, I'm hoping to God I get this here in time. I'm gonna fuck this up already. No, we got time for this. Okay. So only one flower can exist on the world at once as its own loose thing, but technically an infinite amount of flowers can exist being attached to monuments. So you kind of just want to get the flower stack going and drop them off at monuments. So to build a monument, or to get the monument construction started, a village has to do a number of things. It has to build like, I think 4 houses. It sometimes is 5 though. A few like 1x1 structures, like these little rice paddies or whatever the hell these are. I don't know why I'm moving that tree. I need to do that right there. Needs to build 2x2 structures, and that's unique for each village. I think Red Village builds the windmills. Blue Village builds one like really tall smokestack, but the smokestack is not ready right now because they need me to fix their shit. Hello at Penguin of Doom in chat. So random.
Yo, I love the Penguin.
Alright, this is a fun thing that happens in this game. Who likes luck?
I love luck.
Me.
I got okay luck. So halfway through the in-game day, boxes drop from the sky, and it's completely random what comes out. You get 4 possible results. You get completely fucked, usually, which is you get new, or in most situations is completely fucked, although it can sometimes be good, which is you get 3 new villagers, and they can be whatever village color they want. There's no real rhyme or reason to it or pattern. Usually, if that happens early game, your village monument color scheme is completely screwed, and it's pretty much a reset. You can get out of that by killing your villagers very quickly, and making it so that they're all racially purified at that period in time.
Oh god, dude.
You can have a rain of trees pop up, which is actually the best possible outcome, because that means you basically just get a free flower. You have either a number of hearts or a number of skulls. I think it's 8 each. Yeah, and you can pick up houses, and you can get you can actually see what's on those boxes. But this box that drops from the sky halfway through the day, that one's always random. I've tried to look into like a manip for it, and it's pretty much just determined by just complete RNG. It's like there's no way to manip it. Anyway, these villagers, they decided to take a little siesta, but they're done with their siesta, although those people are still dancing. Villagers don't really focus on their tasks. That's a thing you kind of just gotta learn as a factor in this game. Also, I zoom out the camera in and out because sometimes I need to be closer to things to make them focus. Clearing that tree out because I think you're going to be building here later. Sometimes you want to be focusing on things more, and sometimes the grading bird noises and village cacophony is starting to make my sanity slip, and in order to restore that, I need to just like zoom the camera out and make the audio go away a little bit. But most of the time, it sucks, but most of the time you want the camera fully zoomed in. But I refuse to do that 24/7, so fuck that. Anyway, the thing with villagers goofing off. Villagers can just decide that they're gonna fall asleep. If that happens, you're kind of screwed. You just gotta wait like 2 or 3 minutes for them to do anything. Also, I forgot to split. Splits don't really matter in this game, by the way. They can do dancing. They have like a lot of dance moves, but most of them are just exist solely to let you know, hey, the villager's not doing anything. What you're supposed to do is, and I've got this confirmed by the Japanese Doshin the Giant guidebook, you're supposed to have them all, or you're supposed to spook them with Doshin, so that they'll be like, get the fear of God in them, and they'll go back to work. That doesn't really work. They can also decide that they're just gonna murder a random animal nearby. I have not even gotten into the
what the heck
in this game, and they'll just like turn it into like a little barbecue pit, and they'll all be like super happy about that.
It's fucked up, man.
I've had one where they all just kind of abandoned the village. I really don't know what the hell happened with that one. And at the end of the day, they'll kind of just stop their work, and they'll start swarming around Doshin and say like, "Oh my God, we love you so much." Like, for how fucking stupid this game is and how slow-paced it is, like, it actually has, like, a lot of things going on in this speedrun. It's just sad that all of those things are basically things that fuck you over. Anyway, this is Yellow Village. Yellow Village is, it's interesting. And the way that Doshin the Giant is interesting, because this thing is so out of the way, you basically just have to guide this thing on auto and hope that you've positioned things properly for the villagers to go on autopilot. Like, what's happening right here is they're building a house. The first structure a village always builds when it decides it's ready to build something is a house. And houses spawn more villagers. So I have two options right here. I need to get a yellow villager over to green village to make a green-yellow village. But doing that would take one villager away from the house. The speed on which something is built is based on how close you are to it. Right now I'm a little far away and it's in sprite mode, so it's going to be building a bit slower, but I got to expand this area a little bit. It's based on how much the villagers love you. When villagers really like you, they build a little bit more. Because they're just simping for their Doshin, I guess.
Oh, I'm simping for Doshin.
And it's based on the number of villagers working on a thing at once. That is why late game, when you have a bunch of villagers per village, because they just build a bunch of houses, they build things really quickly.
Shit.
So what I'm gonna be doing here is I'm gonna be doing like terrain management, tree management shit, while trying to keep this thing in view so that it builds faster. Also, if a thing's off view, it instantly goes into being a sprite mode and builds half as fast as being in a 3D model. So this is a little bit of a mess, but I suppose one more tree over here wouldn't be bad. But I gotta wait for them to finish this structure. That kind of varies, and it's not a hard number, even when it looks like it would be a hard number, like you just standing completely still. Oh, here's the thing Doshin can do. If you press A and B on literally the exact same frame, he can sit down.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
It gets really epic when you do that on the slope.
Is that faster?
No, it's not faster. This is a thing you can do.
Then
Yeah,
why
it's
are you
faster.
doing it? What?
No, it's faster.
Because I gotta wait for these guys to finish. I have nothing else to do right now. I'm on an auto scroller, dude. Anyway, so you can slide down mountains when you sit. If you leave Doshin completely alone, he'll take a nap.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
So 4 villagers popped out of that village. I gotta take the, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much, but the good practice I have back from the days of when village genders really mattered is never just making a village like either a sausage fest or a taco fest, so, I just took one of the male villagers. You can drown villagers temporarily. You noticed that he was liking me. And I took him underwater for a bit, and he could not breathe. So then he stopped liking me, and he started screaming, which is just going to make him drown faster. He's a little bit of an idiot.
Yeah, throw him in the water.
Yeah, so I'm taking this over to Green Village, like I said. Oh my god, what the fuck are these fuckers doing? No!
That's not what you want to...
They built
That's not what you
a
wanna hear.
pile monument. How did they do that? What happened?
What the...
I gave them their flower. Anyway, I dropped off the yellow villager. They say, you got it. Or like something like that. I mean, this is literally a Japanese game, so. Basically dropping off a villager is a free size growth. The fact that didn't happen, or that they did not build that monument, is actually rather distressing. I'm really surprised that happened. You know what? I'm gonna do 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, you can see that Doshin spooked them there a bit. That is why I usually land when I'm doing the Doshin jumping shit. I land on the peripheral area of a village, and then I turn back into Doshin and walk the last little bit. And that's because spooking villagers 99% of the time you don't want that. Anyway, this is the equivalent. The only thing that this game really has that you could be viewed as a speedrun trick, and I viewed this... I originally found this out from a German Let's Player, of all fucking things. This game released in PAL territories, but not NTSCU territories, so... this hairpin is your spawn point. I have not even gotten into the fact that Doshin dies every single sunset and rebirths as his tiny baby size, comparatively, every morning.
It's beautiful.
But this is the only indestructible object in the game. Normally, if you try to destroy in a building, or you just destroy it by accident or whatever, villagers get extremely pissed at you, and they would get so pissed they kind of raise half their village to the ground and place like beneficial buildings with shit like, you know, cannons or like little statues of Doshin getting impaled by spikes or something. If you toss a hairpin into a monument, the village just goes, huh, we had a monument here. And then they go back into their AI that tells them they need to build a monument. But their village color has changed if you have done it right. So, also, I've actually changed Green Village color. I need to do something about this really quick. Glad I was just happening to reach this commentary point as I reached this important moment. Alright, so, I need to racially purify Green Village again. I usually call the spreading of villagers cross-pollination, but, you know. Anyway, this yellow villager is fucking canceled. Goodbye, Jojo.
Did you kill him?
Yeah, he's gone.
Holy
When
shit.
villagers die, they drop a white flower called a lonely flower, and in the morning that turns into a tree, so you could, you know, kind of get trees that way. Anyway, the village is back to
Hell
being
yeah.
pure green, which kind of made my trip to Yellow Village not really moot, but like just I'm gonna have to go back there in a little bit, which sucks. Anyway,
Damn.
I am say that in a DJ Professor K voice. Also, I stepped on a villager there. That's not what you want to do. I stepped on another one there. One of the
Nice.
bad things about Doshin getting bigger is that he's way fucking harder to control. And villagers that would normally just, you know, run out of his way, they kind of just get trampled. So this runs off to a pretty fucking terrible start, but I kind of...
No, you're doing great. Don't worry.
Yeah. Ja. Anyway, so if you're fast enough with breaking the monument of a village, you only need the monument to exist for like a fraction of a second, and then you could just destroy it, and it still counts as being a completed monument. If you're fast enough with that, the villagers won't build these little hedgerow things or flower beds around their monuments. And that means they are instantly going back into, we need to build a monument phase, which is usually what you want. However, the logistics of travel in this game being really fucking slow, that doesn't always happen. So, I think they're in end of day AI phase right now, or pattern, or whatever. They kind of just fucked off there. They weren't really doing anything. Here they are eating little sticks of meat, like little, you know, the meat's still on the bone. I don't know what the hell that shit's called, but yeah, that. They just murdered some little ox so they could do that.
That's his proper name. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a professional chef like you, damn. Come on.
It's called bone meat, bro. Come on.
Bone meat? I don't want to eat bony meat.
Bone meat? I don't even know her, man.
Yeah, yeah. So I have like a minute left in the day, but I don't really have time to do anything else except level the village over here and hope I can do that. When you get big enough, you have access to big terrain altering power. Normally you press Y to, you know, lower the terrain, X to raise the terrain. I don't know why it's opposite of what you would expect, but if you get big enough, I think it's like your 4th size growth of the day or your 3rd size growth. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm not big enough for it right now. God damn it. I was just lowering that village for no reason. Anyway, if you get big enough, you can press X and Y at the same time. A function that makes much more sense if you consider the fact that this game used to be on 64 disk drive and was played with a 64 controller. You kind of just instantly leveled terrain, and that's really powerful. Alright, so the end of day cutscene's happening. Normally what happens, that means is Doshin slows down and he'll eventually crawl to a stop because he's powered by sunlight, like some fucking solar powered car or something. Anyway, for whatever reason, he's immune to that effect if he is adjusting terrain. So he'll go from doing his crazy dance right here to just stopping and crying out. There we go. Also, I should mention this game is actually this dark at sunset, and actually a little bit darker at sunrise. I was talking to Two Worlds about this earlier, but I tried really, really hard to get this to match my CRT settings. I'm playing this on Capone, by the way. To match my CRT settings, and
tragic.
Yeah,
it's just a beautiful
even
moment.
on Component. Like Component's subtractive quality and not additive like RGB, but it's just, even then, this is extremely dark, and I have it bumped up in brightness on my PVM here, which is like, you know, fancy CRT. Anyway, that was relevant villager stats, like you know, stuff like, you know, how much you walked today, how many villagers are on the island, etc. I occasionally glance at that, but I mostly just keep it in my head. That right there was completely irrelevant villager stats. They'll tell you stuff that does not matter. Like, it's literally just like funny little comments that the devs threw in the game they thought the villagers would be funny to say. And like half of them are just insulting Doshin, and at least in the palace. I don't know what they are in the NTSC, but I'm assuming they're the same. Anyway, Sidoru's been telling you how to play this game, kind of the entire time. You actually got to get like a day and a half in the in-game day before he tells you about the flower mechanic, which is the core goal of this game. Anyway, I gotta wait for the villagers to wake up. I'm too tiny to do anything right now. Like, I guess I can move some trees around, but I don't really need to do that. Oh, fun fact, this could have been a complete catastrophe. I completely forgot this was a thing. So, most of the time, buildings are only worked on when villagers are on them. However, monuments are a weird fucking exception in very specific cases where they will build autonomously. In fact, that got frighteningly close to happening here. I'm pretty happy that didn't. So, no villagers... Oh, wow, nice backstep. So, this thing could have kept going with no villagers, because the day has reset and the terrain has changed slightly. By the way, it's the thing you gotta deal with in the morning. Oh, no, it's flooding, dude. Fuck.
Oh, no, no, no.
Is that
Okay,
good?
so...
Is that bad?
Yeah, if a building gets its foundation submerged, it is gonna die, or the building's gonna crumple. Okay,
Holy
so... Anyway, the end of day cutscene thing with the monuments. If a monument is completed during the end of day cutscene, as in, like, the part where Doshin is, like, losing control, it doesn't register as being completed. You gotta redo the entire fucking thing.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this game is, it's got a lot of, like I said, it's got a lot of, like, little tech to it everywhere, and, like, little things you gotta pay attention to, but, like, 90% of them are things that's just like, oh, this can happen, this can completely fuck you over. Be prepared for it. Alright, there's a little rooster going there. How you doing, bud? There's the water buffalo. I think it's more of a cow than a water buffalo, but... You know. Alright, so I had them fuck me over last time. I'm gonna do something to prevent that really quick. So, like I said, villagers need a few things to actually be able to build a monument. This is gonna be a little awkward to do in this situation. They need flat ground. In fact, I'm probably just gonna lower this and that'll do the same thing. It'll be a pain in the ass to fix later, but... they need level ground, they need green tree energy, and they need no obstacles in their way. What I did is I purposely fucked with the foundation there so they would stop construction, because I'm going to have to gather all these trees into a ring here, or a little cluster, to make more flowers, or a singular flower. That is in green, that is in red village. I'm glad I realized that, because holy shit, I would have made a big mistake there. Alright, so, holy shit, God. I'm tripping on the mountain because I'm too tiny to actually stand on it, so I gotta do a little bit more of a detour. Oh, never mind. Red Village decided they're gonna get their flower. Okay, cool, so... I got cucked. Alright,
Damn.
yeah, this game is interesting. Alright, so... I spiked their foundation. I spiked it so that they would stop construction, but not enough that they would destroy their foundation. So, if I had not done that, especially with the detour I just made that I ended up having to cancel, they would have started their monument. What the fuck are they doing, dude?
Yeah, what the hell, man?
They're building. Oh my god, dude!
You're getting played, bro.
All right, you know what?
That's a good question from Figure Quick.
So, as Doshin for Halloween, no, but I've been told I should. Alright, so I am just gonna say this monument needs to go bye-bye. Okay,
no!
Are you... I've literally never seen this happen before. It's not...
This is crazy, yeah, what the fuck? What's happening?
So I'm doing something specifically weird here, which is kind of sinking their entire fucking foundation for this shit into the ocean. But like, it's not doing that.
This is so sad.
There it goes, there it goes. Holy shit. There you go, you can see it tumble. Much like tossing the hairpin into the monument, this gets rid of a monument without the villagers getting extremely irate at you. But the consequence of this usually is your town center is completely fucked. You gotta fix that. So 99% of the time, it's preferable to get the hairpin, even if you gotta trek for it and bring it back and then, yeah, toss that in instead of doing this shit. Okay, I don't particularly like how this town center is now. I was left with no really good options, honestly. But in fact, I only have myself to blame because I am playing this game. I could have simply not played this game. I wouldn't be in this situation.
True.
What the hell? How am I at Randomizer Heyday 92? Have you not seen this game before? Holy shit!
Yeah, this is the game of the year.
This is like.
No, Chungus.
This is a game. Holy shit! All right. So I'm slightly tapping the buttons to adjust terrain because that is way more precise than just leveling the ground and like the holding buttons. Anyway, please. All right, I should be big enough to have level powers. Nope, never mind. Okay, I gotta build that tree flower thing very fast. Have you ever as Doshin for hater?
What the fuck does that mean, bro? You good,
David? The hell?
You good, bro? You alright, man? You
alright. Oh, here's the thing. So. Sorry if that's a bit dry. I should probably drink something in a sec. Oh, cool. It's still kind of flooding. Alright, so let me fix this for you guys. You're capable of basic life tasks. Alright, so when you spawn a flower, you actually can't interact with it at all, as in like pick it up, until a little bit after it's been on the ground, and that usually the trigger I usually use is the old trees dying. Also, I think I might just completely have fucked Green Village. Okay, I got the level power now, so you can just kind of just hold down X and Y as you go around. By the way, I played this game with a claw grip because this is a true speedrunning game.
Oh, sweet.
Because camera control and like moving around with camera control in conjunction to your basic movement motion control or movement control is like extremely important. Like, also, I didn't even move there, and yet the villager died. I'm screaming. I'm not screaming out loud, but my inner self is screaming into the abyss right now.
It's kind of like Doshin, you know, you look at his face and he's all happy and shit, but you know he's just in pain.
Yeah, here's another fun thing about the lonely flowers. They kind of just drift randomly in the air. So I tossed it that way. It went the opposite direction. I'm gonna toss this one, and it's probably gonna go in whatever direction it wants. That one was pretty serviceable. I still need to get this one out of the way. Big Jungus, big Jungus, big Jungus.
Big Doshin, big Doshin, big Doshin, big Doshin.
Hell yeah. Anyway,
Is Doshin big Doshin? Big Doshin. Not really.
Game's really taking its toll on me right now. Also, Yellow Village is completely fucked, but I can't do anything to fix that right now.
Why not?
Because I need to go to Blue Village and fix it. I'm not involved.
Fix Yellow Village. What the fuck?
No, dude, Blue Village is way more important. Yellow Village, if you're doing it optimally, only produces 2 monuments. Blue Village, Green Village, and Red Village are like your monument fucking champs. They fucking
Can we
need to
kill
pump out
Yellow Village?
24/7. I mean, to run DNFs, I'll probably end it by fucking going to town on a village.
Yo, hell yeah, dude.
Do you even know what you're talking about? Go back to Blue Village.
No, what I had to do there. All right, that was me being stupid after leaving Red Village. But what I needed to originally come over here for, and then I got distracted because they had that little tree moment. I need to grab a Red Villager. Also, everyone. All right, no, they weren't asleep, but they were almost asleep. All right, so you grab a Red Villager, and I'm taking this over to Blue Village to turn into Blue Red Village. That is a split. I'm currently 18 minutes behind my splits, but like I said,
hell yeah, dude.
Dude, like, splits don't even really matter in this game. That sounds stupid, but like, it's actually
absolutely
true. Because what it means is that what matters is your monument pace and how, like, things are, like, juggled at the same time with other things.
Well, yeah, like, you could save like 2 hours at some point.
Like, my sum of best in this game, to put it in perspective, is like 17 minutes, so...
Okay, but what's
and that's
the
an
task?
accurate sum of best.
What's the task? What?
The task, I don't know if you could task this game, honestly.
I'll task this game.
I'm tasking it right now.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, I bet you fucking won't do it.
I've done it.
Oh shit, okay.
Anyway, they're building the ice cream cone now, which is what you want Green Village to do. It's meant to be like a little pillar with orb on top, but like there are like 4 or 5 pillar monuments, so it all gets a little confused at the end. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, I'm bringing this over here. Blue Village is like, and sort of Yellow Village are like the one exception, or the kind of the exception situationally to bringing the hairpin over, but I just had that debacle with Green Village, so I'm not really willing to repeat that too quickly. Anyway, oh, here's a fun thing. Sometimes these little hedgerows get like double stacked on each other. So, you gotta deal with that. Another fun little thing is sometimes a box, that little random skydrop box, will hit... Cool. Will hit a slope, and because of the way terrain works in this game, it'll slide on that slope for a little bit, and then it'll just keep going until it's underground. So villagers will be complaining about some obstacle in their way. I'll be like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? There's literally nothing there. And then I'll go over there and realize that the box is trapped underground. Like, I can't state how, like... This game is technically functional. I've never had it fully crash on me. But, like... it has a lot of exceptions to things working properly.
So wait, is it base Chungus or no?
That's not a base Chungus. Speaking what is a base Chungus, I will get into this in a sec as soon as I level out this part of Yellow Village. I was meant to do this on the evening of the first morning, but I wasn't big enough, so we're doing it now. So you may notice Doshin's very big outie belly button. That's not actually his dick. He does not have a chode.
What?
Yeah, this is his belly button, and it's literally called the Henpo. Like,
Henpo?
Yeah, like there's a fucking advertisement.
Is that Japanese for chode?
I think it's just a word the creators of this game made up. I don't fucking.
Oh my god.
All right, so to explain the Henpo, there's a thing called Warden Giant that was like an advertising VHS for this game, and they'll say like introduction to like Henpo power or something, which is a single word, so it looks really weird when you see it put all together like that. And it says it in English characters and not like, you know, Japanese katakana, so it literally says that and it just looks weird. But anyway, the Henpo, in the sequel to this game, Doshin the Giant's Tinkling Toddler Liberation Front Assembled. That's actually the translation of the title. I wish it wasn't, but it is. Doshin is trapped in a cage, and there's a kid, and the kid's bladder gets full a lot. The kid has to go around peeing on things, and that's the gameplay. It's not good. But one of the side effects, or one of the things you get from doing the gameplay, is you get little videos, and one of them is Doshin being trapped in the cage, and he like squirts love juice, yellow love juice specifically, out of his Henpo and floods a village with it. So, I'm not even exaggerating or making shit up right now. This is a thing you can do in the game.
So Doshin is pissing, basically.
It's stated as being yellow love juice in the translation.
Okay.
So
anyway, Doshin the Giant 2 on 64 disc drive, which is more an expansion pack than the proper sequel, is a very, very expensive video game.
It's
It's
worth
also
it.
not a good video game in like any sense of the word.
Still worth it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about buying a copy, actually, to be honest.
Hell yeah.
On my fucking way, dude.
Anyway, so Yellow Village is finally doing the thing I wanted to do, which is autonomously producing things. And this is good because Yellow Village is actually the fastest place in the entire game to make flowers. You literally just pick this tree up, pop it, and there we go. We got a flower.
Holy moly.
There's a little close up on the Henpo. You can see
It looks nice. Oh,
it's got-
dude,
it's got a
nice
little bit of an
tempo.
Yeah, dude's got a little bit of an octagon
Nani?
Oh,
dome shape to it.
Hot.
The limitations. of
zoom in more.
polygons.
Zoom in more. Come on, zoom in more.
You literally can't. I mean, like, you could get Doshin bigger, and maybe that would let you get a better view of the Hempo, but
Get him bigger. What the
I'm
fuck?
gonna try.
Oh, yeah, true. So wait, with Jashin, is it a red Hempo or is it just gone?
It's there still.
Sick. Okay. Nice.
Will
Nice
we
little
get to
flash.
see it? What the fuck?
No, he showed it for a second.
The question is whether or not Josh. The real question is, Doshin is the yellow love giant who squirts out yellow love juice. I fucked this up. I forgot to bring the yellow villager. I've had a few.
What does Doshin's Hempo feel like? Well, I mean, we all have.
Okay, so the question is, does Joshin squirt out red hate juice?
Yeah, is this piss red or is it, is it yellow?
Anyway, I'm gonna grab one of these lads.
You have an answer? What the fuck? We asked a question.
What? What's the question?
What was the question? Oh, is Jashin's piss red?
I mean, it very well could be.
I believe
The
it.
entire sky turns bright red when you turn into Joshin. So,
True.
exactly.
If your Doshin lasts longer than 6
Alright, so
hours.
here's the thing, that in-game days only last, like, just under 30 minutes, so
Oh, holy moly.
if your Doshin is lasting more than 6 hours, congratulations, you've broken Doshin in a brand new way I've not even seen before.
Oh, hell yeah, yo, that'd be great, actually. You should do Doshin for 24 hours straight.
I've theorized the length of what 100% of this game would be, and that's 100% and not max percent, because max percent would maybe take several months.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
Doshin-thon.
alright, yeah, no. So 100% would be like basically just doing all 4 islands in this game. And we're on the starting default island, which is Brood Island. There's Lover's Island, which is like a chain of islands. There's Animal Island, which is like a single island. It's very, very tiny. There's like Nazca Line Maze Island, which is like just a square. And you gotta deal with Nazca Lines. I gave these fuckers a flower. I did not give them a flower. I completely forgot to do that. They were just busy with some other shit at the time. I probably got time to give them a flower. Anyway, and then there is the Book of Giants, which is honestly the thing that would make 100% completely, or even max percent, completely fucking awful, because every time you finish an in-game day, you get a new, or every time you start rather an in-game day, you get a new page in the Book of Giants, and it's like a little graphic image. You go to the speedrun.com page. The background for the page with Doshin the Giant is a mosaic of those images from the GameCube files for the Book of Giants. There's a fucking 100 of them, and every fucking in-game day is 30 minutes, so also,
Holy moly.
okay, so here's a cool thing that can happen in this game. Also, Doshin's voice got way deeper pitched because he decided
Nani?
yeah, he decided he's hitting that vitamin T.
True. Doshin's on steroids?
Occasionally.
Not bad.
All right, so I just gotta go. I gotta rush for the flower and hope I get it. So you can make a flower, and you can give it to a village, and it just won't work. It won't work sometimes. Like, and it's not like the way where like, oh, what happened at the start of this run, which I've been playing catch up for ever since, which is, I gave them the flower. I thought they got it in time. They did not get it in time. No, the flower will like kind of go to the monument, but it'll mostly just vanish into the grounds as it gives the particle trail effect, and then the villagers will just get really confused for a few seconds and then go back to begging for a flower. Anyway, I did get this one in time. Nice. I'm gonna take a sip of this now sort of cold, warm Sculpin.
Sculpin.
Grapefruit IPA.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
It's from Ballast Point, and they've
sounds
mostly
good.
named their things after like nautical stuff. So a sculpin is a type of like sort of poisonous fish to touch. So
Oh,
that's
sweet.
the reference for their IPA.
So when's the Doshin IPA?
I don't think you can sell anything that's like, 200% ABV. So.
I mean, I think that'd be fine.
Oh, all right. I forgot what I was doing. Okay. As you might have guessed by now, I did precisely 0 practice for this game. I haven't run it.
You don't need to.
Even as like a one-off thing in like maybe 6+ months.
It's Doshin, man. It's like riding a bike. You don't forget.
Oh, every night in my waking
Your
nightmares,
nightmares, dude,
yeah,
exactly.
dude, I fucking remember the Doshin playthroughs. I'm like, oh, dude, I really don't like this.
Oh no!
It's the most boring form of PTSD that's ever existed.
True.
Alright, so I've gotten a lot bigger. That means I both walk quicker and can lift heavier things, and I can also jump much further and faster as Josh. And anyway, if I can grab them, I will grab one yellow villager and I'll bring it over to red village. I'm actually big enough that I can do this. Normally you want to just like sort of skirt around and go through green village and then like make it to red village, but like I'm big enough to where I can just climb this mountain just by walking on it without tripping. Max percent is scary. I like vaguely theorize what max percent is, but like so much of this game is so esoteric and badly defined that like max percent wouldn't even really work. Because like a lot of the requirements you would get for max percent would be like unique giant logs for each. You get logs of what happens to your giant each day in the Book of Giants, and like so that's like the length of like the 100 in-game days, multiplied by like the unique actions that your giant can do, and like what it records in the Book of Monuments. It's very not good to think about. Anyway,
That sounds fun.
it sounds.
Yeah.
You run it.
A fun race.
Yeah.
battle. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna be here for like.
Let's do it.
What the hell just happened?
Damon, you start first, though. I'll catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be right there in 5 minutes. Me and
Dude,
PvT.
the thing that Joshin, Dale Deck has a good tweet where he said like, it boggles my mind that not only did pvtcb play Doshin more than once, but he decided to speedrun route it. Yes, it boggles my mind as well. The thing that also boggles my mind is that after like years of a bunch of people like Rose, Imagine Me Susan, just to name a few off the top of my head, saying they would run Doshin, 2020 actually is the first year where like 2 other people finally finished runs of Doshin. I was like, what the fuck, dude? This really is the hell year.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, the world ends and people are like, time for Doshin.
Yeah, dude. Like, they say that, the summoning of the Armageddon Armageddon would probably be the proper term, and with the trumpeter of the heavens, it was like, a very deep cry. I think it's just the villager, like, sort of hitting whatever the hell that noise is, like hitting the xylophone or marimba, except like in a very non-melodious way. I think the signal of the end times is not a trumpeter angel, but like a xylophone angel.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doshin man.
That's the other announcer that's not Sidoru, the old man, saying, "Wow, so big." But yeah.
Wait, sir,
I'd love
you're
to have a
done?
Japanese woman tell me that.
True.
Apple?
On my way to Japan.
I love Japan.
Yeah, man.
So, all right, Red Villages. I've not been keeping track of my splits. I'm probably gonna have to check the in-game book of monuments because
that's
this
fine.
Run is this really deviates from the normal sort of route I do.
Seven monument.
I built red, green, blue, yellow, red, green. Red, yellow is cooking in the near future. Blue, green. So I'm at 6 monuments.
Nice.
Wait, how many do you need? 20?
You need 15, and then there's, after you get the 15, you unlock the 16th, which is a story event sort of thing. And then, well, story event is putting it pretty generously, but after that, you then, things happen, and then you build a 17th monument.
Holy shit.
Anyway, yeah, like, you can see the yellow villager right there. He's asleep. Oh, dude, I just remember what the credits music in this game is. Holy shit, I'm so excited to show that off. Ah, dude, this game is like... Normally, I would be playing, like, actual pretty chill, like, sort of trip-hoppy-ish music, like Nujabes and stuff sort of like Nujabes, or anything that sort of fits, like, the general aesthetic of what this game would be if it were a good game. But given that Twitch is busy sucking the recording industry's cock, we can't really do anything about that, so... Or, sorry, Hempo. The recording industry's Hempo.
Yeah, Twitch is such a great fucking place.
We hear you, and we have to say, consider muting your game audio.
Make the noises yourself. What?
Just
dude, did you see that fucking Crash Bandicoot tweet of him like on like
so good.
Yeah, just making all the noise.
So good.
The other one I saw that was pretty good was the apparently Kingdom Hearts came out with a fucking rhythm game of all things recently. And
shit.
Yeah, like the Twitch approved version of that is all the music cut out and then fucking Donald and Goofy have a little mosaic over them because they're Disney IP.
Oh, true.
All right, so I was hoping Blue Village was gonna do something here, but that did not happen. I'm gonna take a sip of my White Russian.
Twitch is such a shitty website. But Doshin is such a great game.
I like
Oh yeah, Rocksmith.
I doubt its authenticity, but I like the guy of saying, "Oh, I was trying to do a cooking stream, and my blender got a
yeah, the blender tweet. Holy shit,
Skrillex song." And I'm like,
I believe it.
It's a little bit too much, but I mean, I wouldn't doubt it because normally how it works on YouTube with automatic DMCA is or copyright things is they'll compare it to samples they have. Twitch, I think, is doing that as well. Also, you'll notice that Doshin has precisely 0 anti-aliasing on him, despite like, a lot of the game having like actual anti-aliasing. So, like, what the fuck? Anyway, I think Twitch like has a little bit of a tolerance for like pitch shifting those audios. So, also Twitch like has the very scummy thing of like, even if you delete the publicity of or like any access to a VOD that might have DMCA objection content, you can still get a strike for it.
It's fucked.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, time for the time for stream. Well, Stream Me is gone.
Aw, man.
Reminder, Stream Me was the fucking greatest scam of the century because I just fucking restreamed there, even though you're not supposed to restream when you have affiliate on Twitch, and I got like fucking... I literally got like... I forget the number off the top of my head because I'm a little drunk, but it was a few $1,000
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, I've made unironically more money than most partners have.
Dude, that's crazy. I got on too late.
Me to a fucking meme site.
I should have been re-streaming, dude, but I got on way too late. It was already tapped out at that point. Still sad.
Dude, like it was basically like just fucking free money. Also, I still don't fully know why they shut down. The explanation, there are a lot of conflicting reports, but the one
wasn't it money laundering?
That's the meme answer. The one I heard that sounds the most plausible is they were using technology they didn't have the rights to run the back end of the site.
That makes sense.
The other one is they just got completely served like a cease and desist by the federal government because there was so much fucking rampant copyright violation going on with that website with just like people streaming whatever.
But like in a good way, right?
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like what? Oh no, dude, the corporations. Oh no, they're gonna start.
Oh no! This is so cringe. The government.
Fuck, what am I doing now? I'm getting a drink because I gotta wait for the morning to finish.
Cool.
Yeah, there's also something about, so if you don't know, someone who used to stream on Stream Me is a person known as Britbon Returns, who you might know as Manly Tears. They are, quite simply put, one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever seen on the internet. It's actually ridiculous. Like, one of the things they got accused of doing right before Stream Me shuts down was sending threatening, like, dox information to Stream Me heads to, like, try to get favorable placements in the monthly contest, which is how you end up getting money. About like saying like, you know, I know where your kids are, and then providing, you know, documents to show, you know, they know where that person's kids are. So
holy shit.
Yeah, it's not good. It's
pretty fucked.
Yeah, it's quite not good.
But hearing you say these things with Doshin's smiling face, man.
Wait.
Let me make it a bit better.
Oh no! Oh no! Britbog, no! Don't kill my family!
God, he's like, not only is he a piece of shit, he's a whiny piece of shit, which like makes it really annoying.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
So what? He just like doxed the site and then they shut down or whatever.
He doxed the staff and was trying to like leverage them. I don't think it was on the level of outright threats, but it was like, I think it was more like, you know, I noticed information, I could distribute it to the people who like, you know, simp for me or whatever.
Oh, gotcha.
Also, if you're simping for a fucking Britbon Returns of all fucking people, what is wrong with your life?
That's pretty pathetic. You could be simping for NASA Marathon and giving us a tier 3 sub, and that would be epic. Thank you for the clap.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Is what you don't want to be telling. Okay.
Dude, like, the thing is, I never really got involved in a lot of the internet drama that Cyber Demon seemed to fucking feed on and live on.
Yo, remember when Cyber Demon
very
beat
much on the
Keemstar
periphery of that
on Stream.me? Remember when Cyber Demon that because on Stream.me there was like the thing you said, the month poll or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Keemstar used to be on it. Yeah, Keemstar
got all angry.
Keemstar was kind of an exception because Keemstar was specifically throwing money to stream exclusively on Stream.me, and then like the staff decided, well, he didn't really do anything to grow our website, and we paid a ludicrous amount of money to keep him here. We're just gonna go back to just a monthly contest free for all, and which is also a ludicrous amount of money. But at least that kind of did something to draw interest to the site.
Yeah, that was still funny.
Yeah, one of my favorite streaming moments is I don't know if you guys know the channel Outer Heaven, which just streams a bunch of Metal Gear Solid playthroughs by like people who really know what they're doing with that game, but not like, you know, quite speedrunners or something. A great lad by the name of Brobuzz decided to just fucking copy that content verbatim and restream it on Stream.me, and he ended up placing like 5th in the contest like 2 months in a row.
Oh hell yeah!
Which was like a few $100.
Holy fuck! I should have been on Stream.me.
Yeah, dude, like the top prize. They changed it to a weekly contest a little bit before they shut down. But back when it was a monthly contest, the like top sum was like $1,000, and then like the runners up were like, only a little bit below $1,000. So basically, what I'm saying is, if I wind up dead one day and in a ditch and all my organs are gone, I have paid the piper, and that is the reason why.
Hey man, you know, if you have a couple extra organs, just go ahead and send those over to me.
You only really, I mean, your liver regenerates. You only really need one.
Wait, what?
Dude, you can like cut your liver in half and like basically, I should say that for all the alcoholics out there getting excited, Cough 2 World, so former alcoholic.
Oh fuck, man, come on, dude.
It does not apply to fatty tissue damage, but you can like kind of cut your liver in half, at least from what I remember, and it'll largely grow back.
Wait, largely, so not entirely, right?
I mean, it'll have like a lot of scar tissue on it and shit, but like
that's fine. That's not a big deal, right?
It's enough to keep you alive.
Okay, cool. So I can cut it in half.
I mean, yeah, kinda. It's like it's mostly used as like a completely emergency organ transplant technique, from what I remember. Like, basically, they have a donor match, but the donor is alive, so they need to come up with a backup solution.
It's not too bad. I will have to.
So it's this thing you can always keep in your pocket if you ever need a few thousand extra dollars. And
wait, you can solo with
exist.
Oh, true. Man, I'm just sad that there's never gonna be free money like that again.
Dude, I swear to God, it was like the fucking Wild West on that website. It was ludicrous. Like, like the money laundering scheme gets thrown out there a lot. I honestly am more inclined to think it was Silicon Valley investors, except they were located in Texas, who were just extremely stupid.
You know what? That actually makes the most sense, to be honest.
Like, fuck. The story Cyberdemon pitched at least a while back was, oh, these are all people who were involved before the .com era, trying to, like, you know, bounce, like, you know, they see their son playing a basketball game and they like try to run into the court and play basketball again.
Makes sense.
Yeah. There's a lot of streaming moments, let's just say. And the sad thing is, like, it's kind of just like such a unique blend of either complete stupidity with business revenue or just burning several $1,000s because why not, / money laundering that I don't think it's ever going to be replicated. So you're not.
That's the worst part. Yeah, it's not ever happening again. Fuck, man. Like, I went on there a couple times, but I definitely did not.
I actively, like, I was pretty decent buds of Simodius.
I should have been active on there, man. Like, fuck.
And I tried to convince Simodius super hard, because how I used to restream was I had an RTMP server that has since been shut down that would mirror my output to it to both Twitch and Stream Me, and it'd add like maybe a second of delay because it's like a really high-end RTMP server I was paying $10 a month for. It wasn't even really a proper RTMP server, it was just the DigitalOcean droplet that I turned into an RTMP server. Anyway, that's kind of irrelevant nowadays because I have good internet. I could have just, you know, stream 2 upload things at once, but I used to just be on Wi-Fi with not super great internet, so I would actually be constrained by my upload speed. Anyway, let's see. I got red, yellow, blue village. Alright, so these fuckers just built the no, the Sphinx. Okay. The 3 color monument combinations are all really epic in this game. There's the Sphinx, the pyramid, the bird, and the elephant. No, Sphinx, pyramid, bird, elephant. Yeah. Again, I would like to apologize for the lack of any in-game music. It's not just the fucking villagers going to town on the marimba. This game unironically has one of my favorite soundtracks in the video games. It's called In the Wake of Doshin the Giant by Tatsuhiko Asano or something. I might be blanking on that first name there. But the soundtrack is really unique because even in the 64 disc drive version, like almost none of the tracks are in the fucking video game.
What the heck?
Yeah,
Why?
dude, there's like there's the End of Day theme, Yellow Giant, which is like one of the most chill songs in video games. There's I gotta think this through really quick. There's the but if the way thinking through, I mean thinking through the village combinations of colors. There's the intro, which is just the blaring super loud trumpets. Fuck that shit. I think a few of the tracks are like the villager noises. Let's see. So I gotta take away the red villager here, drop that off to green village. Alright, so now we're playing the game of Where's Waldo, which is kind of what late game turns into in this run. What the hell is my estimate of this game again? I don't fucking remember.
Doesn't fucking matter, dude.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But it's like, I'm gonna guess an hour 30?
Hour 30 would be world record pace.
No, an hour 45. That was what you
That
put.
was...
But in reality, it doesn't fucking matter. It's the finale.
Alright.
I don't care, dude. We can go forever, man. Doesn't matter to me.
Hell yeah. Endless
If you want to,
Doshin.
yeah. Dude,
It's like-
Doshin-thon. 40 hours straight of Doshin.
I mean, if it's like I'm not involved with it, sure.
Well,
People
we are
always
gonna
tell
be
me that
forcing
Doshin's like
you-
such a unique watching experience, but like
Is it?
I never get to see it, so you know.
True.
All right, so that is red, yellow.
It is pain and suffering.
Green village color. I need to actually take the yellow villager out of here now. I remember.
We want Doshin HD. True.
Oh.
Well,
The
maybe
last
not.
time Nintendo has referenced that this game, even if fucking exists, was Super Smash Bros. Melee, where he's an unlockable giant known as not even Doshin, just the Love Giant. There's also one for Joshin known as Hate Giant.
Yeah, we're not getting any more Doshin content.
God bless.
I want
Shigeru
Doshin on
Miyamoto
film.
was like a really big stand for this game and tried really hard to promote it, but it's not very good.
It's a monument.
Tall, yeah.
Monument of shit.
Alright, so, yeah, Yellow Villager goes here. Sometimes they'll drop off a villager, and sometimes the village is like, you know what, we're not gonna accept that lad. And he'll just get exiled and he'll try to run back to his own village.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, it's,
We do live in a
there's
society.
song that goes like, hello, darkness, my Alright, so, I need to get a red villager out of here. Where the fuck's this red villager at, dude? Dude, where the fuck is this red? Oh my god, dude. Alright, you know what? Buddy. Nope. Also, picking up, like, individual villagers is, like, a little bit of a taxing activity, because, Doshin's movement is not the most precise thing that's existing in the world. Alright, come
No
on,
way.
buddy. There we go. We got the lad.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Throw him into the volcano.
Volcanoes do exist in, events of the game from morning of day 4 onwards, but
Oh, beautiful.
normally in a good speedrun you would not see those, but this, I am a little drunk, and also this run is not very good, so,
Every run is good when
those
it's
two
fucking
things-
Doshin, man.
those two things might be slightly related, but don't look too deep into it.
I'm not worried about it at all. Yo,
Alright,
white
did
pea?
I really change this back to 2 colors? What the fuck am I doing?
Holy moly.
Yeah, no, I need that red villager back. I knew I fucked up something earlier. Alright, Thankfully, this is Red Village, and there are all Red Villagers everywhere. Anyway, that's an example of what I was talking about ages ago before this conversation, actually, before my commentary turned into things not about the game.
Oh, that was great.
That's one of the things where, like, you can kind of, like, you saw how that was faster to, like, approach the village. Also, I'm not picking up the villagers because they're slightly below me.
What the?
Yeah, you gotta be, like, on level ground or below villagers to pick them up when you get a little bit bigger. It's one of the quirks of this game. There are many, many quirks.
Pretty quirky.
Yeah. Anyway, thing I was mentioning, you saw how it was faster to approach like that, but it also spooked the villagers. And, it's kind of a blend of an underflow and kind of a blend of sometimes villager hate is just exponentially multiplied when you don't think it would be. Anyway, here's an example of the villager not sticking to the village. She's eating off back to her homeland. I need to actually grab
Holy
her
moly.
ass and, oh, she did stick, but okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this game is annoying about that sometimes. Hello, Box.
Hello, Box, my old friend.
Alright, so now I need to grab a blue villager. Also, I think the houses are designed to spawn villagers of the village colors at the time. So if you have like a red-blue village or something, and you build a new or villagers build a new house, it can build both red villagers and blue villagers, which means getting that racial purity back is pretty hard. So take note at a Stormfront and/or whatever.
Okay. Jeez.
Yeah.
This Doshin sure is a crazy game.
Yeah, dude. It's an allegory for a lot of things.
True.
Alright, here's an example. I'm just gonna come up to these lads and show it off. They just murdered this thing, and it's sunk into the ground and is slowly becoming
Holy fuck.
even more a pixelated shadow. You can actually, fun fact, I actually looked into this one time. The thing's not actually gone. This animal's still alive until it hits the very bottom plane of the level.
Oh shit, clip under the floor and grab it, quick.
No, well, it's already gone now, but like,
Fuck.
it just sinks underground, and that's how they deal with it.
It's not bad.
It's, pretty cool. Also, where the fuck is this red villager?
Red villager.
I just do not see them.
They probably fucking disappeared.
Well, they're building something there. Good job, lads. Okay, so you would think that finding a bright red villager on green ground would... Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, every now and then Green Village decides, you know what? This game's been fucking enough, buddy, but what if we decide to build on the side of a cliff and demand that you cater to us doing that?
What happens?
Yeah, it really do be like that. Anyway, let me grab this guy's ass. Get him out of here. You know, I'm not even gonna fucking bother taking him back to Red Village. You are gone.
Oh, he's gonna fucking die, bro. Rip.
Yeah, he's
Oh
gone.
shit, you fucking murdered him, dude.
He got murked. Alright, so that is yellow, red. I don't think any blues involved right now, which is good. Where's the hairpin? Hairpin is over there. You know what? I can do this village as well. Because this is... Actually, no. Blue Village, like I said, Green Village fucking up the way it did at the start of the run really fucked things up because that is your central village and kind of like the hub village you use for your construction. So a lot of what you do with this route is like designed to have things work around using like Green Village as like a temporary stopgap for all your other villages and kind of just like your monument building hub. It not building its first monument the way it was supposed to completely fucked the cycle up and or how it interacts with the other villages. So I've kind of been having to play catch up ever since, and as I've said, I've had a little bit of alcohol in me. And I'm also tired, and also I'm not practiced, and also this game sucks. So,
I don't know, man. That doesn't.
all those
I think
combinations
you're good.
have led to like a really interesting marathon run that like you would never ever get anywhere close to even accepting this if. Well, I don't even say like going for PvP base, because like if I ever go for PvP base again in this game again, I'm gonna just let's just say Kurt Cobain. I would be channeling some of that Doshin Kurt Cobain energy.
I think you could get a PB this marathon run right now.
Hell
I think it's gonna.
yeah!
I think it's gonna be a
All right,
PB,
so let me get those.
and then you're gonna piss your pants because you're gonna be like, "Holy shit, I got a PB
yeah,
in
I'm gonna be
Doshin."
squirting out that yellow love juice on my haircut.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be Doshin too, man.
I'm still kind of in awe that that thing even exists.
Yeah, me too, man. Holy fuck, that's insane.
Alright, yeah, so, because I kind of left the villages to idle as I was wondering what the fuck I'm doing, every village is kind of just, like, instantly prepped to just build monuments should I destroy their monuments, so theoretically, the game's not going to take too much longer, but this is, like, going to be, like, a 2-hour, 5-10 minute run.
Oh yeah,
good.
dude.
Dude, where the fuck is this green villager?
In Green Village, bro.
No, he's here somewhere. He's fucking
Holy
my ass
shit.
up.
Oh my god, dude. Kill him.
Alright, well, that was not something I meant to destroy, but sure, we're gonna... If I drop this in my flower, by the way, I'm pretty fucked. I have zero earthly idea where this guy is. There, it's a lass. On the lad. And she's dead. If I can get over there and step on her. Alright, please, for the love of God. Alright, cool. That was a lot of collateral damage, but it's all in the pursuit of building things. Also, hopefully that changed the village color. Sometimes it does not do that. Mostly the reason I destroy the monuments, or after I re-change the village colors, is that is nearly guaranteed to stick the village colors. If you do it the other way around, it's pretty much a crapshoot. Also, how the fuck is it 6 AM? Hello?
That's crazy, dude. That's the best time to play Doshin.
Yeah, it's like...
It's Doshin o'clock.
With the rising sun every morning, he appears.
Yeah, you know, it's like the rising sun. Doshin rises up to do what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Honestly, the craziest part of Doshin is that it exists.
Yeah, this...
Why the fuck does this exist, bro?
I've not gone into the re-release debacle of this game. So, as I mentioned, Doshin the Giant was originally a 64 disk drive version, or 64 disk drive game. If you do not know, the 64 disk drive is a largely failed peripheral expansion for the Nintendo 64. And, oh boy, that thing kind of sucks. There's like 9 games on it, 10 if you count the RadNet adapter.
Hello?
Hello!
Hey, I got
I
locked.
was worried about you.
I got locked in the washroom. I'm back.
What the
Are
fuck?
you fucking serious?
What's up?
Anyway, so...
Hey, when that happens.
So, the Project Dolphin, as it was known at the time, which later ended up becoming the GameCube, the people in charge of that realized, oh shit, we don't really have any, like, launch games. Whoops. One of the reasons the Nintendo GameCube largely did not very well commercially, despite being actually pretty damn good hardware, is they had abysmal third-party support. So one of their remedies that tried to deal with that early on was they were gonna kind of re-release some old games that would have been on last console or very late at like the transitionary period between consoles, like either the 64 disk drive or whatever. But for whatever reason, that did not end. Alright, cool, it did stick. Good. But for whatever reason, they had not seen another release of some kind. Doshin was picked for that, as was Animal Crossing, and Animal Crossing just became, a runaway success. Doshin not so much. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of the game Cubivore, but it is a rather expensive, I'm blanking on the studio behind it. People who do the SMT games, what are those people called? Not Paradox, that's an RTS studio. No. Atlas made the Cubivore game, and how it originally worked was Nintendo was like, okay, well, we kind of have these two really esoteric sort of garbage games. We're gonna pit them against each other. Doshin will be both of them will be released in Japan. Doshin will get the European PAL territories, and Cubivore will be sent to the North America NTSC territory. And their idea was whatever game does best will end up being ported to all three of those regions, while the other one would be kind of just die. Cubivore eventually came to North America, although it's still a rather expensive game. Doshin sold like complete fucking dog shit, and for very good reasons. And it kind of just got left to PAL and JP territories.
Wait, Doshin's good?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Alright,
good.
so, yeah, they just rebuilt the Sphinx on me. Fuck you guys.
Doshin's Game of the Year? What the fuck, man?
Doshin Game of the Year edition with additional fuck yourself while
True.
Based?
On what?
Bad code if you're looking at this game.
Oh, true. True.
No, that was me laughing. What the fuck?
Based on Doshin?
Anyway, yeah, so if you have those hedgerows around the monument, you just kind of toss a hairpin towards it, and it's like getting rid of a monument. It doesn't really make the villagers irate or anything. Also, what the fuck is in your way?
What is that?
I'm just gonna take this hedgerow and just move it somewhere else. Alright, so you guys are gonna be building a proper monument for me now, right? Gotta say, I mentioned this before, but the Kahlua is really, really doing the heavy lifting for this White Russian. The vodka I have is like this very bad military surplus vodka. And I think the brand is literally called Military Special or Military Surplus. I can't remember which right now.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I mostly just know it as the shit fuck vodka.
Excuse me, comrade, I have Russian vodka.
Yeah, Russian military vodka. Let's go, baby.
You drink it and it's like jet fuel.
Yeah, one of the secrets that Russians never losing a war is that you literally cannot invade the country because winter is eventually going to hit. So, they, while drinking alcohol does lower your core body temperature a little bit in cold conditions, it also greatly increases the body temperature of your limbs and extremities, like, fingers, arms, etc., so they don't succumb to frostbite as easily.
It's fucking crazy.
Hampos?
What is it?
Yeah, what
Dude, imagine Doshin being an SMT demon.
Oh shit! True.
Where's
Alright,
Electro?
so this game is going into 4th morning, which is going to be interesting because I have not dealt with a natural disaster in this game in like the longest time. So
This game is a fucking natural disaster.
True. God looked at this and was like, you know what?
Fuck it.
Next.
It'll keep them on their toes.
I was gonna bring Jesus back, but like, come on.
Not anymore. Doshin.
Who's Doshin?
Doshin, man.
Take me by the land hand.
Yeah, I should be like doing stuff right now, but there's actually not. I'm gonna check the book of monuments real quick. That was
Wait, so you're on good pace?
Let's get a record.
absolutely the fuck not.
I was worried he wouldn't. I was actually like, yo, should I have gone to sleep?
Yeah, I was terrified thinking
All right,
about it.
so please show me the. That's not the monument list. That is the monument list. I don't know how to read a word of Japanese. I don't know.
Oh,
you're
the
first-
first,
against
that
you.
first
There it
word is
Alright,
arigato.
So green, blue, red, yellow. I already know those need to be built. The tricolors need to be built. Blue, yellow. I forgot about that one completely. Yeah. So we're not doing terrible. I mean, we are, but like we're doing terrible with a plan out of terrible land.
Yeah, you're doing a great job, man.
It's like if it's
I'm
like
so
halfway
fucking
through, like
proud.
Apollo launch or something like. Well, the rocket's falling apart. We're not getting to the moon, but we might get to the ocean. Cool,
Oh,
right?
hell, that's what
Love the
matters.
beach yeah, the beach vacation, baby. Anyway, I can't sit down. Oh, I pressed the R button, dude. There's the screenshot going. Nintendo deadass thought, oh man, I played Doshin the Giant today. Let me take a screenshot on it. It takes up fucking 64 blocks in your GameCube memory card. Show it to take it out, bring it over to my friend's house, and show him my Doshin the Giant screenshot. God damn, dude. I mean, like, admittedly, it's like 100% obvious plan to, make people buy more memory cards, but that also relies on people buying Doshin in the first place. So who's the real fool, Nintendo? Dude, I want more of this Right Russian. Like I mentioned, it's very bad vodka. And my experience with very bad alcohol is that the bad parts tend to become unevenly distributed throughout it. So I have a little plastic spoon muddler I'm using in my relatively nice glass, so it'll be equally distributing the shit.
Oh, can you do that for
Chemical
my
impurities.
bad alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a bad spoon for my bad alcohol.
Dude, I think this thing literally is a Wendy's Frosty spoon.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Why
like
do you-
I don't see the Wendy's logo on anywhere. Oh, maybe this one was from the Persian restaurant I got a few nights ago. This place was they all right, so I don't know if anyone here knows Persian food, but like I got lamb thrown. And I was like, oh boy, lamb is gonna be pretty okay. Lamb's okay. The basmati rice was like a mix of the basmati saffron rice. So it's just like, yeah, yes, it's pretty typical Persian cuisine. I don't know what the fuck they did to the saffron rice that like got mixed in with the basmati rice as like the top layer, but that shit was like genuinely unpleasant to eat. So it kind of just fucked up the whole meal. And I've had better saffron basmati rice blend before. That was just a really bad combination of that shit. Anyway, I was going to get a blue villager and bring him over to yellow village, but because I'm extremely tiny, that's going to be like a 3-minute walking trip. But yeah. Oh, alright. Well, boxes in this game, that's one of those random boxes. They have got a rather interesting hitbox for interacting with them, so I was like several feet away from that thing and it exploded on me. Alright, that is another monument down. Hell yeah. So if your run's going really, really well when you do this game, you actually have a little bit of a little decision you can make that potentially speeds things up situationally, which is making Red Village build one less monument and making Yellow Village, which is all the way fucking out here, build one more monument instead. Because what I'm gonna have to do after this is I'm gonna have to bring a blue villager over to Red Village, which is still building its mountain red yellow monument, which is the fountain, and that would let me. If I skip doing that, I can just bring a yellow or a red villager over to Yellow Village, and that will make it a tricolor village, and that will just build one of those monuments. I forget what a tricolor thing is. I think it's the flower pot. For red, yellow, blue. I know. No, it's not the flower pot. It's the not the pyramid. The elephant? Yeah, it's got to be the elephant. Oh! Cool, they hate me, and here's a storm. This is not the Twister. I forgot this was a separate one. This is the rain cloud that I completely forgot existed. Anyway, the solution to pretty much all natural disasters is just turn into Doshin and go fucking ham with your fireballs. Which I've not even shown off as existing yet. Okay, that didn't work. We're gonna build up a little wall and hope it doesn't fuck me. I might be fucked here. This is not looking super good in the land. Oh my god, dude, it's raining on me. Holy shit, it's flattening the ground. I forgot this thing did this. Well, I can't really do anything about this, so I will just let it ruin my life. Oh my god, dude. It could have... Okay, it did destroy the monument. Absolutely. That's actually extremely what I wanted. This game, like I said, now that we're in day 4, natural disasters could just kind of happen whenever, and it's the thing we just gotta deal with. So, everyone here is happy now. Right? Everyone is back to working for the machine known as Doshin. Alright, so... I don't think my blue villager died, so that means I can just make a flower. I'll chill with Yellow Village for a bit just to make sure they're actually doing shit. Also, if if people are watching this and they're oh my god, I forgot to jump like that when you have a tree. Normally you do a little bit more of a jump animation, but if you're a Doshin and you're holding a tree, you just kind of yeet up into the sky. They didn't really expect you to not do the little arm swinging up animation for the jump. Oh wow, they're already ready to build that monument. Hell yeah, gamers. Another little bit closer to going to fuck the bed.
Wait, so you beat the game?
No, well, I'm in progress of beating the game. Some might
How
call it
close?
poggers and beating
Rest?
the game because
Poggers rest? Poggers rest?
You know, I saw that Twitter thread from the burner joke account recently saying why saying poggers is racist because it's like originally a yellow person face Asian man, but like Doshin, look at man, Doshin's got the P license, and both peeing out his henpo and saying poggers.
Oh no, you're banned. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
dude. Oh no, dude. I can't believe
no,
I'm referencing that actual Twitch emote. Although
Yeah,
now
you're
that
right.
Hassan got fired by Twitch for being, you know, a fucking creep, sex pest slash rapist, I can't just do the Hassan Chop hi streamer hi chat greeting anymore. So I've had to come up with a little bit more creative alternatives. I don't know what the fuck I'm going on about. Twitch emotes generally suck, but like DX Cat, the Adam Jensen Deus Ex Human Revolution cat, that's a godlike emote. I'll fight people who say that Cool Cat is a better emote than DX Cat. Like, they're both wearing sunglasses, but like, Cool Cat is wearing like the fucking shitty ass like purple Twitch shades that like, you know, Twitch produced like in bulk from like the shittiest possible supplier they could find. They're like the fucking Prevent Cancer Foundation headphones that they hand out at those little kiosks at, you know, GDQs. I'm assuming they still do that because, you know, Prevent Cancer Foundation does a lot of things, but preventing cancer, not really one of those. But the DX Cat emote. Let me just. Oh shit! Oh no! Beer spilled. I forgot I had that can open. Let me actually. It's not anything really critical, but I would prefer not to have a beer stain on my desk and leave it there. So I'm just gonna wipe that up. This is like I'm really in a fucking Yoshi Pro stream right now. Ain't that right, Damon? Haha.
That's a bad tweet.
That is a bad tweet. All right, that was not. I need like a proper cloth to clean this up. There we go. Sham towel. It was a little dirty because I was using it to dust, but it'll work for the purposes of, you know, fucking soaking up a bunch of beer. It's not even doing that very well. What the fuck? I'm kind of just spreading the beer around the desk rather than, you know, fucking properly wiping it up. I think that's because I cleaned a lot of my room recently, and I did shit with, like, you know, Pledge on my desks, and I think that little hydrophobic quality is kind of messing the thing up a little bit. Anyway, it's good enough for now. Oh, dropped the villager. It is back to the gameplay. Alright, what was I talking about? Random bullshit that probably does not relate to Doshin. Oh yeah, let me post DX Cat. It's a very simple emote code. Capital D, lowercase x, capital C, lowercase at. God, that's such a fucking glorious bastard. Look at that guy. And he's got, the best part, he's got like the fucking Deus Ex Human Revolution piss filter on him. Because Deus Ex Human Revolution is a game that tries to thematically recreate what people think Renaissance art looked like, which was very heavy yellow and black tones everywhere. And the fact that Deus Ex kind of just, or Human Revolution just highlights things with the piss filter. As you're like, you know, interactable objects and shit, you know, just gives a little highlight. And a lot of the user interface is like yellow-black text. And it's got like a post-processing, you know, post-render yellow light applied to pretty much everything in the game. People just call it the piss filter. That being said, Deus Ex Human Revolution is a rather good game, although non-game of the year edition required you to actually like fight bosses. That was that is not the right village color. What happened to my blue villager? Well, I'm glad I realized that. The fact that you have to fight bosses is like very not Deus Ex-y at all. Because if anyone's ever played Deus Ex, the final confrontation of the game is a 3-option thing. You can by the way, Deus Ex is like I wish the gameplay and gunplay were better in that game, but it's still like really, really good. And there's so few like actually quality immersive sims, so like you kind of just gotta take what you get. And that's not to say that Deus Ex is a bad game. By no means is Deus Ex a bad game. It's one of the best video games ever made. However, it does have some very significant flaws that a little bit of polish would definitely have really helped out with. One of those is the fact that the graphics on the game are like, even for its time, were like significantly outdated. The gunplay is also, like I just mentioned, really not good. Another one of those is that I'm gonna play this a little safe and not destroy the Red Village Monument yet. Another
How
one
close
is,
are you to the end?
I want to say 35 minutes.
There's
Yeah. Where the fuck is Two Worlds, dude?
You know, I'm concerned just ditching. What the fuck? Two Worlds is gone. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck happened to Two Worlds, dude?
His internet unironically might have died.
He's still in the Discord.
I mean, he was sounding like a little bit like he was on his way out to Sleepy Land.
Yeah, no, wasn't Two Worlds like a fucking restreamer though? Isn't he restreaming right now as we speak?
It's the finale, dude. Come on. But like, he's also been up for like a long ass time.
Okay,
in this marathon,
no.
So.
In his defense, yeah, no, he's been up for a fucking long ass time.
Yeah, I think I was the only other restreamer in this marathon. I think Quo maybe did like 2 hours of restreaming. But like, yeah, it was like me and Two Worlds just juggling this entire thing.
God. So you know.
Yeah, absolutely based of us. Anyway, there's that village monument in the bag, basically. Okay, I need a blue villager over there. Yeah, where the fuck is... Oh, dude, Yellow Village never built their monument. I just realized that. Yeah, I canceled it. One of the important factors of having the mini-map up is that it shows you the status of monuments. Blank, or like that little square logo means nothing's going on there. Inverted T white means that they are working on a monument but need a flower. Or they are working on a monument and it's not finished. Black inverted T means that the monument's finished. There will also be a little ding noise, or a little trumpet sounding noise, and the village needing a flower will be highlighted when you have the mini-map up, so that's actually really important to the gameplay. You also can just like toggle it endlessly if you want to make the little swish swish noise. Alright, well, can't say I love for that yellow village. Love where that yellow village is. Anyway. Is that fatal? That unironically might be fatal. Alright, well, I might have yet another yellow villager somewhere. This village, maybe? Oh, I totally do. God bless the multiplication and the non-racial purity. Alright, so that's taken care of. I'm assuming yellow village just fucking decided. Well, actually, I gotta get the flower to red village before I leave, but I'm assuming blue village just kind of or yellow village rather shit the bed because the monument destroying rain cloud came through and they're blaming it on me. Oh, I've not mentioned this, but it does not happen this run, but what frequently happens when I'm actually playing this game well is the value for village love and village hate is an unsigned byte, meaning it can underflow or overflow. So...
Isn't overflow good? Overflow is good, isn't it, for you?
No. It's actually quite bad, because what'll happen is it'll go from being the max possible love value to the minimum possible love value, which is
Oh, I thought it was like the hate value.
yeah, no,
Underflow's good.
the village will go from instantly thinking I'm the best thing that's ever happened ever to hating my guts and tearing down their village so they can build statues of.
So wait, Underflow is good.
No, it's terrible. It makes you lose several minutes.
Wait, so Overflow and Underflow are bad?
I mean, you would never realistically be getting into a situation where you would be giving so much hate to a village that they end up hitting that value and then loving you, because by that point all the villagers would be dead.
Okay, realistically, yes, but like, you know, you're speedrunning, so who cares?
I guess they never fucking expect. One thing I think is that they didn't really playtest this version of the game at all. So, another thing is I don't think they really expected anyone to like actually end up giving so much love to the villagers that they end up flipping around to hating Doshin. Alright, please. Yeah, alright, still partially blue. Good. Alright, so I have this village monument. I believe I'll check the book of monuments after I get this done. Let me take another sip of my White Russian before it's all gone.
We're still using a 1D spoon to take the White Russian?
Oh, I'm mixing it. I keep mixing it because one of the problems I'm using like 2% milk for this instead of cream, so I kind of offset that by using a. Normally a White Russian is supposed to equal parts Kahlua, vodka, heavy cream, but I don't have heavy cream, so I just used 1 part vodka, 1 part Kahlua, 2 parts 2% milk, and I gotta say, I think this is one of the better White Russians I've made because of that, which is really surprising to me. Because normally my problem with White Russians is for how decent they are. I think these are they are definitely one of my preferential mixed drinks. The vodka is pretty noticeable against the Kahlua, because Kahlua is what, like 25-ish ABV, which is like 50 proof, and vodka, you know, is almost by definition 80 proof, which is 40 ABV. Canada uses ABV for everything, right?
Yes, we do. We do.
Yeah, the US has like proofs in a lot of things, which is just literally it's twice the ABV content. I don't know why the fuck that was ever a standard, but a lot of US and imperial measurement is just fucking really dumb. So, you know, haha. Anyway, most of my problem is that the alcohol content is a little too high, and I'm actually kind of a bitch when it comes to higher alcohol things, especially when it's not particularly great alcohol. Like, my taste buds are very sensitive to like little impurities in distilling processes and shit like that. So like, if it's like sort of bargain bin vodka, I will taste the chemical aftertaste really strongly, and it just makes me a little sick.
Why would we ever drink vodka? Just like, don't drink mixed drinks. Don't drink alcohol. Alcohol's bad.
True. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol.
Exactly, Damon. That's I've never. That you know what they say about Damon?
Sober no gober.
Sober forever.
True. That's me.
True. Yeah. Anyway, so normally I'm just like super worried about that with my mixed drinks, and especially because the fucking vodka I used for this shit is like fucking $20 1 liter vodka. It's not good. But I don't know. I guess I think that the doubling the proportion of the milk, and also just Kahlua being the fucking MVP liqueur that it is, really made this good. Anyway, cool thing. They're not doing it right now, but Now they are. Okay. When you have a village hate you so much, they start playing like this sort of like droning-ish rock music.
Wait, so Godspeed You? And Doshin?
Yeah, it's like it's that band Ghost that's like the progressive doom metal that sounds like Scooby-Doo chase music.
Oh no.
Anyway, I don't know what Red Village is stuck on. I think they're my last monument before I'm ready to build the secret 16th monument. Oh, no, never mind. I completely forgot the 4-color monument. Alright, how do I recover? What do I do for this? I need to get a little villager. Never mind, they didn't... Dude, they fucked me over again.
What happened?
They built another shit monument.
What shit monument?
A shit monument is a monument that does not register because it never got a flower, despite I very clearly remember handing them a flower.
What the fuck is actual shit? Wait.
Yeah, dude, look at this thing.
Oh no.
Look at this thing. It's meant to be like a few rocks stacked on top of each other, but like the lines are a little bit off enough so that you can think that it's like in a spiral pattern, like, you know, soft serve dog poop or something.
A soft serve dog poop, yes.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, ice cream and like how it comes in like that perfect spiral if you do the soft serve perfectly, but it's like that except dog poop or just poop.
Sun boat? Sun tweet?
What the? No.
Sun.
I can't believe Damon has been owning me like this all along. If you're ever looking for your pocket knife, Damon, it's in my back.
Ah.
Alright, so I totally forgot that 4-color monument is a thing, and I actually need to do something about that. Let me grab a green villager really quick. Actually, let me just walk through the town center and hopefully not kill anyone. Oh, alright, nope, nobody died. Alright, so I'll make sure to get these fuckers their flower. I'll build the 4-color monument, which is the mysterious monument. It's in game description. It actually is. It's one of those monuments that's like very significant. Oh, I've not mentioned this at all. So there are technically 2 forms of every monument, with maybe the exception of the single-color monuments. I haven't really had those be built as hate versions in the longest time, so I don't even remember if those even exist. The love monuments are what you typically see, because if a village hates you, that means you've significantly fucked up the run somehow, and would probably have reset, unless it's a marathon run, like this, haha. If it's a hate monument, it's basically the same thing, except like a little bit more epic, and it's covered in spikes or whatever. One of the big differences is when they build the scaffolding, like plywood sheets around the monument as it's going up. The hate monuments will be like red metal scaffolding with like spikes sticking out of them. There he is, the Trojan elephant, lads. Alright, I'm gonna check the monument list after this, if this monument finishes, but I'll just check it after I destroy this monument, but it should be good to go. I don't really see oh. Please don't tell me that made them hate me. I'd be very upset if that's the case. Oh, that's a red villager, so I don't fucking care about. Oh, that's also a red villager. I also don't care about stepping on you. We got plenty of you here. That is a tree. Spawning a flower in like the one spot in the game you really don't want to spawn a flower in. Okay. Okay. Alright, okay. You know what? Game, you're oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's all okay. I don't know why these guys are building in the fucking ocean, but sure, I will help you out. I'm guessing that they end up hating. They're now hating me, so you know, yay me. Oh, another thing. Trees can die in this game if they are not close to water. You want to sort of have like, if you are super optimally playing this game for like long-term duration, you would kind of be having little water channels every now and then so that the trees would be able to keep going. However, I'm not doing that. I'm doing it what is allegedly a speedrun of this game. Okay, so the screen's dark enough that I actually can't tell what village color this is right now, so Red Village might not be the place to go right now. In fact, I'm gonna cut my losses with Red Village. You guys are basically gut dead to me at this point anyway. I'm gonna check the Book of Monuments now. Or rather, monument list. Alright, so yeah, we are sort of-ish done with the game. We got 3 monuments left, thank fucking god. The last monument is extremely slow to build, but... Oh, cool. I didn't even see myself drop the villager, so... Yay me. Seriously though, where the fuck is Two Worlds? Hello? Two Worlds? Hello?
I think Two Worlds fell asleep, I'll be real.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too, but like...
When your run's over, no one's gonna stop the timer. And I'm
It'll be over for me. Okay,
yeah,
cool, they did start their monument. However, I think we're going into the 5th day, which is really not good from a speedrun perspective. Alright, so red... I can't really tell what color it is right there. Green? Yeah, green, yellow, blue. So yeah, that's a 4-color villager. Yahoo! Yay me! Oh, cool! They did the thing where they decided they hated me. So, what they do is, like, the buildings don't get torn down on their own. Or they don't get torn down to the villagers. They kind of just get torn down on their own. So, that's what happened there. So, despite them having every condition needed to build a monument, I had stepped on too many things and made too many enemies in that village. And they kind of just tore half the thing down and decided, yeah,
Wait,
you know what, fuck this guy.
You're telling me I can beat your Japanese Doshin world record? Right now?
No, my record has like 1 2-minute mistake in it, and like it had God like everywhere else, so...
If I play an emulator, that shouldn't matter.
I mean, as long as you keep it no frame skips and shit, sir, whatever. This game's not very expensive for a JP copy, by the way. It's like $20 complete.
Wait, you're telling me I can buy this game complete $20?
Yeah. Or at least the JP version. That is not what I meant to do. Also, it is so late today, I literally can't really see what's going on my screen. I kind of just have to take my losses at this point. Oh, cool. These are the villagers spawning from the box. However, one of my favorite features about this is that almost as a rule, because you have to step on the box to actually get the villagers out of the box, you will step on the villagers in the process, so they will... Yeah. I want this day cutscene to be over by now. Hello? Yeah, lots of this train wreck is kind of an understatement for this run, if we're gonna be honest, but okay. Alright, that was a good White Russian.
起きてしまった災害を体で遮るのも巨人じゃが、あらかじめ備えて山や川を作って
I pressed the R button, the screenshot button of the right trigger once again. Oh, another cool thing. The terrain generation of this game is really bad in some places, so I'm literally just clipping through the view of this mountain right here underneath Doshin's armpit. It's not how it's intended to be right there. There's the giant fucking hole in the mountain. Because, like a lot of fucking modern consoles that aren't the fucking Atari Jaguar. The Atari Jaguar's not even a modern console. Things are rendered as when 3D objects as triangles, not fucking squares. Although the Atari Jaguar uses square-shaped objects, and holy shit, the thing doesn't really work. One of my favorite things about the Atari Jaguar is that it was not good enough to, the fact that they reused the plastic shell injection mold that would be for the Atari Jaguar console case as a piece of dental equipment housing. So every now and then you'll go to like a fucking dentist. I think it's mostly in Canada and like countries that aren't America, because Atari had a stronger presence there than they did in the US, because they kind of caused a video game crash. Yeah, you'll just see like a fucking Atari Jaguar console shape. What the fuck was... Dude, what the fuck? Damon, look at this.
What happened?
Look at where Doshin is.
Oh, no. Two Worlds, were you asleep?
What? No?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
Dude, look at Doshin, dude. This is nutty. Look at him. He's at the bottom of the screen in the reflection.
Oh, he fell through the floor. What did you do?
Yeah,
What
dude.
the fuck, man?
Alright,
You be vibing though.
I think what's happening is that he's reflecting off the surface of the water, but the game is giving zero shits about this mountain being in the way, so...
Jeez.
Oh my god, dude, this game just keeps on fucking giving.
Honestly.
By that I mean taking my sanity away. Anyway, yeah. Let's go over to Green Village. I'm basically done with this. I mean, I could do the final islands, but the final island is honestly, it's a set of gold and it's extremely boring. Anyway, please build your monument at Green Village. Let me, why am I walking? Also, natural disaster's gonna hit in a few seconds, so I gotta be prepared for that. Also, one really stupid thing about this game is that a lot of things get... you know what? That sounds like a tornado. I'm just gonna let Red Village die. I don't really care at this point.
Holy moly.
Yeah, this is like Bush era FEMA going on right here.
Damn, dude.
Everyone's...
Oh, yep.
Look at this shit, dude. Look, it's not my problem. Also, the ground just completely glitched out there, but okay. Look at them, they're celebrating the death of their neighbors.
Holy shit.
This game, like,
phenomenal.
Like, I don't like this game, but if this was just a game I occasionally did a playthrough of and didn't ever have to speedrun, I think my opinion of this game would be a lot warmer, because, like, it's very quirky and it's very silly. Oh my god, dude, this thing's really going ham on Red Village. Holy shit. Oh, these guys are stuck on the wall. Oh, I forgot. The natural disaster track is not actually in the end game, or not in the CD release of the soundtrack, despite it clearly being one of the very few songs that exists in this game.
Is it a banger?
It was
Banger
okay.
alert?
It was okay. I mean, I kind of liked it.
It slaps?
It fucking slapped.
Sure, why not? Oh wow, dude, this thing. Ooh boy, look at those little craters of smoke. Dude, what the fuck was that tree doing?
Oh shit.
Alright, so I'm gonna do something here that's called the double monument stack. So a monument is determined, what it's gonna be determined as is only decided halfway through the monument construction. There's the scaffolding going up phase, which is going on with this monument right now, and then midway through the scaffolds being up and being torn down, the monument is decided. Like, you can literally just hang out inside or kind of like clip the camera into the monument, like I'll do with this house right here, and like you'll see the monument pop in. So the trigger for the last monument of the game, which we will be doing, I'm probably not doing the last monument of the game because that is a complete debacle to do sometimes, is that every other monument has been built, and that's it really. It doesn't care what color the village that builds it is. It is its own kind of uniquely coded thing as like the next monument after all 15 monuments have been built. Anyway, so I'm gonna have it so this thing starts its construction while the other monument is still being built. So what'll hopefully happen is that the last monument, or the 15th monument, which is the mysterious symbol, will be finished being built a little bit before the monument for the 16th monument, which is like the trigger monument, would pop up. So, before that would be decided, and then because that trigger was reached, the game will say, okay, well, it's going to be this monument. I believe I did this in my Word, and the rounds when I was actually doing attempts at this game, I went for this. It's not the most reliable thing in the universe, though, sadly. Because just a lot of things in this game are kind of left to the finicky nature of things in this game working. Or not working, as the case may be. But, I mean, we're off to a good start. They're asking for a flower. Mostly the issue comes from the fact that if you try to time the two monuments' construction really close to each other, you're not going to be in for a very great time. But, I mean, all the other monuments are finished now. This thing's got the trigger requirement that it needs to finish. Anyway, let's give them their flower. Yahoo!
Yahoo!
One of my favorite things is that after the 15th monument is built, the 16th monument is basically an auto-scroller. It is... The optimal movement is get as close to this thing as possible and stare at it and do literally nothing else. However, I'll be panning the camera around and being epic, because why not?
And then a world record.
Hell yeah, baby. Look at Doshin, he's already feeling the pride welling up.
Yo, he do be vibing.
He's feeling the pride welling up in his tempo. He's like, yeah, baby.
He's like, yeah.
I'm gonna get that little dopamine hit from after grinding this speedrun video game, this children's video game for speedruns for several years. I'll finally be the best in the world at it. Hell
True.
yeah, baby.
Hell yeah.
baby, I haven't revealed what the 16th monument is. Are you guys wondering what it is?
What is it?
I'm not gonna spoil the surprise, but I'll
Oh
let you-
boy. This is exciting. I can't wait to know.
Well, the answer is not a statue of Doshin, because that's actually kind of what this monument over here is. I'll travel over just real quick. We're just gonna wait in anyway. This is the mysterious symbol, and it's the only 4-color monument in this game, because you can buy 4 colors. This is allegedly supposed to be what Doshin looks like, but honestly, it looks more like sort of fish thing? I don't really know. Like, I vaguely see the Doshin similarities, like the long arms, the shortish legs, and a narrow, super lanky tummy, and the tiny head, but like, it mostly just looks like a thing that would be a Final Fantasy creature, but rendered as like a stick line. Anyway, we are gonna pop over to here, and what the hell is this thing? Oh, we're just building the Tower of Babel.
Hell yeah, man.
I love to spit in the face of God and say, "Yep, climb into heavens, baby."
Frick yeah, dude.
I'm gonna carry around his lab. What the hell is this thing? What the hell is this thing? Its head is in my hand, so I can't really tell.
What the? Is it like a sheep?
I honestly, there's another one of them right there, but like, I really don't know what this animal is.
It's like a goat.
It's kind of like, I gotta say it's a sheep, but it's like, it doesn't really look much like a sheep you'd expect to look like.
True, true.
Also, he's just walking through the building there. He's having a really good time with that. There he goes. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this thing's a sheep. I know there's that low poly animal Twitter account, and they would have a fucking blast with this game. Holy shit! This game is kind of like low poly animal fiesta. Like, look at this. Like, there's a little piggy over here. That's the sheep. Where's the piggy? Where'd the piggy go? Anyway, the Tower of Babel has been built.
Nice.
Anyway, at this point, Sudar, at least if I'm a member of the PAL version server, says, "What a strange monument. I wonder why they've built it." And,
So they could ask God why Doshin was created.
well, they have God right there, and his name is Doshin. Anyway,
True.
They soon regret their decisions.
What the?
If you pay attention, that all the villagers run in a very specific pattern, but
No shit.
they're like asynchronous with each other, so it's not quite as obvious.
島が沈んでゆくわしは
I don't quite remember what this line
闇に
is,
包まれていく
No, do you?
but it's the general gist of it is that Sudaru is saying, "Oh, I was the spirit of the island all along. You have disgraced me," or something like this.
What the
Garuda,
fuck?
which is the island you start on, and Sudaru, we are one and the same. Anyway, there's Doshin. Saving today. Hell yeah, buddy. Good job.
死なのだろうか
Doshin saving this
あるいは
finale.
再生の始まりか
True. He really did.
And now he's
わ
just
しの名は
sinking into the abyss and we'll never see him again. Thank
アルド
God.
ソドル
Oh no no
こ
no.
の島
Was that it?
わしは
There's technically another thing you can do, but it's like a 10-minute auto scroll and it's really slow and boring. Anyway, there's this fucking corpse.
Holy fuck! Doshin is dead.
And there's
Oh my
he's turned
god,
into
dude.
an island.
No,
So,
Doshin.
what you do from here on is, which I will not be doing because I'm tired and I don't want
He's
to.
fucking dead. No, 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 Doshin. He's dead.
Anyway, so you're Doshin, but you're on the corpse of Doshin.
What?
Yeah, dude. This is
What the
this game is a
fuck?
fucking trip.
I
Anyway,
love this game.
Anyway, let's go over here and show off what's going on with these lads, and why I'll explain why I will not be finishing this run. So we've had 4 village colors so far: red, yellow, green, blue. These lads are fucking silver Pikmin. They're space aliens.
Sure.
And anyway, they wake up and they're literally scripted to do one thing, and that is build a fucking monument. So you got to give them the flower, but because there's only like 8 of these lads, they're really slow to build this monument. So basically what you got to do is there are no trees. There are only 5 trees there. There are 5 trees over there. There are 5 trees over there. You got to bring 2 trees over, make a flower. Honestly, because of how the flower generation in this game works, there's a very good chance your flower just fucking yeets off into the ocean. And a flower, if it touches anything besides green terrain where a tree is nearby, it'll disappear. So you gotta remake the flower if that happens. I've had that happen like 2 or 3 times in a row in a run before, and I was just like, really? Thankfully, it does not really cuck you out of the thing, because these guys are building their monument so slowly that you got so much time to give them a flower. But at the end, they build a fucking rocket ship, and they all climb into it, and they fucking launch into outer space, and Doshin's left there. And then the credit music is the fucking like villager chirping music, and it's just...
They just leave him behind?
Yeah.
That's so sad. Why don't they take him with them?
Well, he's responsible for making the Tower of Babel. He's already cursed by God, so...
True.
Oh, anyway, let me end this in proper I'm giving up Doshin marathon fashion.
Hell yeah.
So I haven't shown this off, but this map is a square. You may be wondering, oh, why is the map a square? Well,
Hey, what's that a score?
well, it's I'll show it to you in a sec. I'm on the Doshin Corpse Island, so I can't really show it off super effectively, but yeah.
Oh, hello.
And you can see that the water is going over the edge. Like, this is
What the
just a
fuck?
complete... Yeah, look, that fish just swam over the edge. He's fucking dead.
What in the fuck?
So, Doshin has no fail state in it. Everything is potentially recoverable. Like, even you could kill literally every villager, and you would still get the random skybox drop halfway through the day, and that has the potential of always having a villager a 1 in 4 chance. And from that, you could make a village, and you can restart the whole Doshin process. If you have no trees, the same thing with the sky box and drinking the trees. There is one singular fail state in Doshin, and it is walking off the edge of the fucking world. Let's do it, baby!
Yo!
And
Do
just saying
it.
game over in Japanese.
Oh shit. Well, GG.
I can't believe he's dead, dude.
Oh no, I can't believe Doshin is dead.
God. Also, really cool thing. You can toss things off the edge of the map, and if it's like a village or whatever, they're fucking gone. You'll never see them again. If it's like
Epic.
a building or the ceremonial hairpin, which is your spawn point, it'll wrap to the bottom. It'll go to the bottom of the map, and then when it hits the bottom, the game says, "Well, we can't get rid of this. This is a thing you actually need." So it'll go back to the top of the map, but it'll be shifted back 1 pixel towards the center, and then it'll drop down on top of you. So if you do it right, you can basically just drop something down, have it drop off the bottom of the world, revert back to the top of the world, and then push you over the edge.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty kino, but it's a fucking bitch to do. I think I tried it on emulator for like 3 hours one day, and I only got it once.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Alright, well,
so that's fucking
well,
Doshin, baby.
That's fucking Doshin. Damn. I guess,
Holy shit, this is a video game for sure.
Jeez, yeah, it is, man.
Well, GG to the marathon.
Yeah, GG. You about to call it?
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll do my my outro then.